On today's adventure, we're taking a drive to Knoxville, Tennessee to go to the Baxter Gardens. This private residence, built in 1937, was purchased by the Baxter family in 1977 and features approximately 20 acres of gardens they began building in 1992. They opened their gardens to the public to visit only during the month of April. There's no cost to park or entrance fee to the gardens, and we hope this video is helpful to determine if this is something you would like to do next April, or if you can't make it, we hope you just enjoy going on a virtual tour of the gardens with us. So we are starting out here at exit 407. The GPS says it's about 27 minutes away. So we're gonna come up here near the Bass Pro Shops and take a left to head towards Knoxville. So we've gotten off the interstate, working closer towards Baxter Gardens. Looks like it's about 8 minutes away. Looks like we're taking a right here on Black Oak Ridge Lane. So as we've been working through this neighborhood, it is a private residence. I saw on their website it says that it's about 20 acres. I think we've arrived. This looks like it's it. It's open throughout the month of April, 9 a.m. until sunset. So we're arriving here about 4 o'clock. So we've got a little bit of time. We can go explore the gardens with you. The sign says 4.5 miles per hour on April. So maybe May 1st, they crank it up to a good 5 miles per hour here on property. Oh yeah, this is a very, very narrow. Oh, we are in the thick of it right now.
Wow. Wow, look at that view.
So we have arrived to the parking, which is free. So there's no admission to get in here. Parking is free. As we've now parked and are walking up to the house, I see a little place where you can get a guide. We'll go check out the guide, but I will tell you, one of their frequently asked questions is, can you bring pets? The answer is no to pets. And is it handicap accessible? The website says no. We'll give you a better feel for how tough the terrain is after we've walked around a little bit. So you can see the house in the distance, all these flowers, and some people are utilizing the property for some photos at the moment. I saw a little mailbox where they have some guides, but we also pulled up their website.
So we're coming across right here over to 12, so we could go down first.
I think we'll just kind of wing it and wander around and see what we can find. The first thing I noticed is this little statue here. It's got a girl with some butterflies. Oh, it says at the bottom of the statue here, it says Hannah. All right, let's work our way down the steps, which again is why we say it's not necessarily handicap accessible.
Definitely not handicapped accessible.
Work our way down here to this little pavilion and pond. Got some chairs in the pavilion here. Let's go down to this little koi pond. Check out this bridge, Brie, of rocks built up in the middle of the pond.
Are we gonna brave it?
I think we have to. We gotta try it, right? We're watching other people to see if they get wet. Oh, it's not too bad.
No,
it looks
it's
not
deeper.
As
slow as I thought it
yeah,
was.
one of those rocks looks like it's pretty well underwater.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
All right, which way are we going?
I think we should go that way.
All right,
first.
let's
We'll
go this
come
way.
back.
We do try to go walking as often as we can, even if it's just around our house, out to the mailbox and back a few times, or maybe just walking around Dollywood. So this is a nice little place to go for a scenic walk, minus the bushes here that I'm trying to navigate through.
I think you're gonna have to up our gardens at home after coming here.
Well, I do have some trees to plant when I get home, actually.
Yeah.
I think we've reached the end of this little trail, Brie, but nice little place to sit. And you want to know the best part about this spot right here?
Quiet.
It's quiet. No kids are arguing over something right now.
Yeah.
Parents that are watching this video understand
Yes.
that feeling.
Get a moment.
Very peaceful.
Bring a coffee.
Yes.
Come out here.
Not too much coffee, because then you'll have to go to the restroom, which they don't have restrooms on site, as we found out.
Understandably, being a private residence.
Sure.
Just you got to be prepared.
So bring some coffee, just a little bit of coffee, not too much coffee. I guess we could walk down this path.
This kind of reminds me of a miniature version of walking the gardens at Biltmore.
Yep, we have a number of different markers along the path, I've noticed, telling you what type of tree or plant is around you. So I will say, if you have kiddos with you, you got to keep a close eye on them, because I don't think they're going 4.5 miles an hour.
Definitely not, 100% not.
So you do cross some roads, so always keep your little ones close to you.
Yeah.
I thought I might give an assessment at the end of the video, but I will say there are lots of steps. So
Definitely not handicap friendly.
yep, and if you just have trouble with too many steps, be it a bad knee or something like that, this might be a little challenging for you. A little fountain here, it's not on at the moment. You know what kind of tree this is, Brie?
A stump?
I don't know, I'm stumped as to what it could possibly have been, as it's no longer there. And as we come to this side, they also have another little bench that you can utilize. So let's head back up to where we started. It's got a gardenia over here. You got a Pierce Whidden? How would you say that, Brie?
I think Pierce Whidden.
I've never heard of a Pierce Whidden. I've heard of Pierce Brosnan, aka 007.
No Pierce Whidden though?
No, never heard of Pierce Whidden. You know what I probably know Pierce Brosnan the most from? Not 007.
I know.
What?
Mrs. Doubtfire.
No, not Mrs. Doubtfire. No, he was in that. You know what movie I probably watched a gazillion times over and over that he was in? Just what kind of movies do I always...
I'm trying to think. Action movies.
Okay, action, but more specifically, what type of action movie do I always seem to end up watching? Disaster movies. Can you think of a disaster movie he's in? Okay.
Twister.
No, he's not in Twister. Volcano. Somebody at home, a light bulb just went off.
Volcano?
Pierce Brosnan, Volcano.
Pierce Brosnan?
Yes. Are you stumped?
I'm stumped.
Dante's Peak. I hope that's the name of the movie. Now I'm worried that's not the name. Yeah, with the girl from Terminator 2. Yeah, he's like...
Yeah, I know the movie, but I don't know the movie. You know, like I know the name, but I don't remember it at all.
Okay, well that's
and
probably...
I definitely don't remember that Pierce Brosnan was in it.
Yes, he's like the main character. He's like the geologist guy, I think. I don't know. It's been a while. Guess what we need to now go home and watch?
Dante's Peak?
Yeah, one of these days we'll have to put Dante's Peak on. All right, let's go back this way.
Okay.
Pebble out of the shoe, you good to go?
Pebble out of the shoe, good.
All right. Let's head back to the little water bridge. All right, how about I'll go first and make sure that it's nice and stable.
Sounds
follow
good.
behind. This is so cool. You got fish to the right and left of you. This one up here was a little of concern because it looked like it's underwater, but I don't think it's no, not that deep. It's a little deceiving.
I thought the rocks might be a little wobbly, but they're in place really well. This is the one I was worried about. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, you're worried about getting wet feet?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I love the little waterfall going to that pond running alongside here.
Yeah, it's very relaxing.
Indeed. It's a good thing it's open in April and not July.
Yeah,
That'd
be
pretty
too hot.
So I love this little area as the stream makes a little bend here. Got a little statue and a little area to come sit, which is I think what we'll do for just a little bit. Keep walking along here up the path. See some more statues up ahead. So there's certainly not a shortage of plants you come out here and enjoy. That is, if you have the time.
Again, make sure you use the restroom because you're gonna hear that little stream.
Yes. Got some fire witch, cheddar pinks, celestial shadow dogwood. There's certainly all sorts of different plants. Heather, creeping, I guess Drummond's pink. It's not just like a box store flower presentation.
It's a cute little bridge.
Oh, very nice. It's like you're going off to the Shire with a bunch of hobbits over here.
Ooh.
This is a cute little bridge. Off in the distance here, you got Venus daydreaming. I don't know how well you can see it, but you can get a great view from this area of the property. You've got some nice relaxing water over here. Got some more statues over here. Estate Summer and Primavera Spring. Got a little pond area over here. Looks like the same thing adjacent to this big old tree on the other side.
Got an obelisk.
Got a big fountain here and the property.
The analema is the figure 8 pattern on the ground.
Okay, the analema is all these little stones on the ground with the obelisk.
Mm-hmm.
This one over here looks like an actual sundial.
You know what this place reminds me of?
What's that?
The Secret Garden.
That movie that I always fall asleep in whenever you guys have put on?
Yeah, that's the one.
That sounds about right.
I think we need to watch that right after we watch Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak is definitely a lot more exciting than The Secret Garden. Does it work? Or
yeah, it's working.
Oh, the clock does work. Maybe?
Slightly off.
Oh, you know what? Because I know why it's off. Because we do that silly daylight savings here in Tennessee.
It's not that.
Oh.
I mean, let's see.
My clock says 5:06, and that looks like...
Yeah.
It says 4.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It is an hour
Daylight
off.
savings. We got to get rid of that thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
This thing definitely agrees with me too. It's got the right time. What it should be. What it should be.
Exactly.
All right, let's go check out this next little area adjacent to the fountain. So now we come to this section. As we just had the NFL draft, this is what many NFL teams are hoping they don't have at the moment right now on their team that they drafted. You know what that would be?
A bust.
A bust. So there are a number of different busts over here, different names. Got Albert Einstein, I recognize that one.
Twain.
Mark Twain. I will say this is a pretty good Mark Twain, but I don't know that this is the best Lincoln I've ever seen. It's okay, it's not bad. You got Charles Darwin, many other figures like Thomas Jefferson and good old Ben Franklin. Watched a really funny Queen video last night.
This does not look like Kevin Bacon at all.
Yeah, that does not look like Kevin Bacon at all. Aristotle, Democritus.
Oh, a butterfly. Hold on.
Oh, there it goes.
I feel like we're in like The Shining now. I never know which path to go down.
I will say though, this would be the most epic place to do like a nighttime capture the flag, hide and go seek.
Hide and seek, yeah. Okay, that was a bust.
A bust. This led us just to the road.
Let's go to the next path.
From the fountain, we're working our way.
This is a road.
Across the street.
Be careful.
Gotta make sure nobody's coming.
Boy, that's pretty.
Yeah, nice little area over here.
A little dirty, but you know.
So they have a number of Greek gods, and here they have Siddhartha Gautama, aka the Buddha, over in this area of the garden. Got a little temple statue over here.
He's like, all done. Put the
And
rocks down.
a
They're taking their rocks. But there's all my rocks.
Behind.
Door over here.
Behind door number 1.
Does this get you to Narnia? Brie, wait. Brie, don't eat the Turkish delight. Brie. All right, we'll come through the door here. This is kind of like more of a maze over in this area.
Definitely some more Shining vibes over here.
Okay, there's like a little hidden area here, but we got to figure out how to get to it. We missed it somehow. I didn't see the turn. It's got to be this way.
I feel like it's this way. I'm going this way.
Hey Siri, how do you get to this?
We'll see what happens. I'm going this way.
All right, we'll see who gets there first.
We made it.
We made it. Looks like the fountain is off. I would say I disagree with Siddhartha Gautama on that one. I would say don't rely on yourself. I would say Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart would be a better way to approach life. But this is a nice little place to come back here and sit and relax. It's quiet. I just hear birds. And yet, once again, no kids arguing.
Love our kids, but
no.
It's nice to have a break.
Yes, this nice little fountain on the back side of the house here. So they do have this little mailbox here in front of the house. Says Garden Guides. And they are out of guides.
But you can scan
But you can scan it, which is what we pulled up on our phone. earlier. So this looks like a little mini maze area, but a lot lower hedges. These are pretty over here.
Snowball viburnum.
A little
Looks like hydrangea. Oh,
archway, a little seat. Statue over here in this corner. Aurora, goddess of the dawn.
you know what? Like, this is making me want a cup of tea and some cookies.
Yeah. Got some beautiful flowers here in front of the house.
That's really cute.
It is. Anything close to the house, they just have marked off with a little private sign. So it's pretty much this area. So there's a scene in Lord of the Rings where they have to light the fires and let other villages off in the distance to know. And that's that kind of fire right there.
Yeah.
Massive, massive fire if that thing lit up. Love all the flowers out front of the house here.
Well, they definitely built the house right.
You definitely get a great view from the front of the house. And they certainly have a beautiful 20-acre property here in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's nice that they open it up for the month of April for free for people to come here and see all the work that they put into the garden. I'm doing some gardening at home right now, and I know it takes a lot of work to not only put it in, but keep it in and not kill off your plants, which I've never done. Everything I plant always stays alive.
What?
That's a joke. I don't have the greenest thumb, certainly not to the level to put something like this together. But it's fun to come out here and walk around and enjoy. We hope you enjoyed joining us on this tour of Baxter Gardens in Knoxville, Tennessee. If you did, do us a favor and simply like the video and let us know in the comments if you have ever been here or would love to go here next April. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure. So one other tip I'm gonna give you about this place is I did see on their website, it says no restrooms. And so we just pulled in and Brie's like, I wonder if they have a restroom. And I went, oops, forgot to tell you. It says it on their website, no restrooms. So we're gonna actually, before we get out and go walk around, we're gonna go find the closest restroom. So tip, if you do come here, make sure everyone in the vehicle has utilized a restroom before you arrive. All right, let's see what we can find. So we are 0 for 2. Shell Station, Weigel's, they're like, no bathroom for you. We have until sunset, so we're doing okay.
When is sunset?
I don't know, but the sun's still up there pretty good, so I think we're okay. Oh, I need some coffee.
Not until after the garden. It'll make you have to pee.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, we don't want to have to leave the gardens again. I feel like I've been down this road before.
Careful, it's a tight squeeze around the corner.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that again.
Yeah.